So we have officially made it to Tokyo. We are going to be here for 8 days. And the first thing that we decided to do, since it is kind of a little bit of a rainy day, is to get Domino's. That's a really random thing to do, but they have a really fun looking pizza here called the Volcano Pizza. It has like a little part in the middle with like cheese sauce in it, and I've been dying to try it. Probably just going to taste like nacho cheese in the center, but let's find out ourselves. So I secured the box, and on the walkout, I literally slipped and fell on my ass and hurt my knee. Great start to Tokyo. Pizza's here. There's a part of me that's worried that it's not what I ordered. There's also a part of me that's worried that the center volcano, the cheese, spilled everywhere as I fell. All right, y'all. Y'all could see it first with me. Look at that. And they have this here, so I didn't have to worry about it spilling over. All right. And that is the Volcano Pizza. Well, I'm guessing you just try and rip it off as best you can here. The center part that is like, I guess the volcano is literally just crust. It's crust in the center of a pizza. I don't even know all the toppings. This is obviously just Canadian bacon and pepperoni. That looks like hamburger maybe? Then I see some like tomatoes, some onions on this side, but I think it's 4 different types of toppings and they just kind of rotate every 4 slices or so. Anyway, I'm starting off with the pepperoni and the Canadian bacon. It's going right into the volcano. Definitely looks like nacho cheese. Not the best pizza I've ever had, for sure. I don't know about this cheese, man. There's a part of me that likes it, and there's also a part of me that wonders why. I feel like the cheeses are kind of clashing a little bit.
I'm starving, so I can't wait. Yeah, it is interesting. I think it is literally 4 different types of pizza. Like this one looks like a margarita pizza. Is that shrimp? That has shrimp.
Oh my gosh.
Look, we didn't even notice that there's shrimp. Is this like a seafood pizza? I think I'm gonna go with the beefy one. Okay, into the cheese we go. It does taste like nacho cheese. I actually think it goes pretty well with this one, the hamburger one, because it tastes like cheeseburgery. I don't even know if this is hamburger. Honestly, I don't even think this is ground beef. Like this is like a slice of meat. I think this is roast beef because it's like sliced beef and there's bell peppers. So it's bell peppers and beef like Cowboy Bebop.
Since we figured out that this had shrimp on it, now I have to try it too with the cheese because that is an interesting concept. I've never had seafood on a pizza before. Oh, whoa. I mean, I knew what I was about to eat, but putting pizza in your mouth and tasting shrimp is a very weird feeling. Seafood pizza, not for me.
We've officially made it to Shinjuku. And now we're waiting for the cat to come up. Oh wait, the cat's there. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Y'all, the cat's there. They just got like killed. It's like the police department cat. That's funny. So it started raining again. It's pretty much gonna be raining the entire time we're here in Tokyo, but it's okay, we're gonna make the best of it. That was really cool though. I'm pretty sure the only other place they have a billboard like that is New York. Don't quote me though, I'm not 100% sure, but it literally looked 3D. I mean, obviously it's not actually coming out of the side of the building, but it kind of looked like that. Like the cat was just like yawning and putting its hand out. Aw, cats don't have hands.
We're at the back of the Hotel Gracery, and right across from it is Kabuchiko Tower, which is supposed to have a lot of cool bars, restaurants, I think some games there too. So we're gonna go check that place out. Drop a few bills and pop a few champagne bottles. Throwing that money like you just won the lotto. We've been up all damn summer, making that bread and butter. Tell me, did I just stutter? That's the motto. This place is so damn fun, y'all. I mean, look at the environment. It's so lit up. It's like 10 bars slash restaurants all in one here on this bottom level. I'm pretty sure upstairs is like an arcade, which we're gonna check out. We're getting drinks right now, but this is a really fun environment. They had live performers. I think someone else is gonna come on there pretty soon. It seems like there was a DJ going back into the booth. Oh, here come our highballs. I really highly advise that y'all come here if y'all are looking looking for a good time in Shinjuku. And listen to the soundtrack as well. It's funny because they were playing a lot of J-pop earlier, and then all of a sudden, arigato gozaimasu. What's your water? Tiny ass little water. Casey wanted water, and that's all she got. Earlier, they were playing nothing but like J-pop, and the last couple songs have been like Fergie and now Snoop Dogg. Now they got Ja Rule going on here. Man, somebody put this on an early 2000s like playlist on Spotify, and I am digging it. Wonder if I could request Back That Ass Up by Juvenile.
Yeah, this place is really cool. It's very fun. It's also kind of nice to get out of the street and like sit down somewhere. And then there's a ton of different restaurants here. So, I mean, you have a lot of options. The vibes are here. So we're heading up to the arcade now to try to play some games. We don't really know what's up here, so we're gonna check it out. There's figures. That's cool. It's not just like your basic prizes. Look, is that the fruit from One Piece? I already know Anthony's gonna get excited. I found Gojo and Geto at a microphone. I don't really know what they're doing.
So Casey knows me too well. Of course I'm gonna try and win them. Ooh, okay. Well, you know the problem with this machine is that it lets you Suica, so you can spend a lot of money very quickly. Oh! Damn it, it's gonna keep making me do it, and it's all me.
You're making yourself.
I'm gonna do it. It went the other way. Oh my gosh, no. Okay, wait. Physics. I'm gonna have to reload our IC card after this. It's gonna slip. I can already tell by like where I grabbed it. Oh my gosh, it's like on the ledge.
Okay, I'm trying it. I don't know. We'll see. I feel like I underdid it.
See how addicting it is?
That was so. One more time. One more time. One more, and then that's it. That's it. Come on, move, bitch.
Oh my god.
Ah, we got it! Yay! After pretty much spending enough money to buy it itself, we got it. But it was the fun of the game. Yay! We already see Chozo. There's a Hisoka, which is pretty cool. Crazy, yo. I love this song. It's on my Spotify. Hey, you got me going crazy, yo. Turn me on, turn me on. It looks like there's another little bar area up here, which is pretty cool. I like the aesthetic, very neon, very cyberpunk-esque. Very cool. I love neon stuff. Okay, we're gonna try Hisoka, but after a couple times, if it doesn't work out, we might go to something else. Come on. Oh, I think I did it too far back. Oh my goodness, y'all. Like one or two more and it could be it, I feel. All right, okay, here we go, here we go. Ah! Come on. Oh my goodness gracious, what is this? We're moving on, move it. Chozo, my boy, my bloodbender, you. Oh, I feel like it was too, like, I feel like you gotta go for the middle. That was too much of the boom!
Oh my, we gotta keep going. It's right freaking there. It just needs to swing forward. Oh no, it was so close. She wants me to win this. Okay, I think I grab it from the back and then the first one will drop it forward.
Yeah.
I think.
She literally put the other one behind it.
Watch me fuck this up. I want to thank my mom. I want to thank my dad. I want to thank Casey. I want to thank the IC card winning by default. I feel like the other team didn't show up, but I'm so grateful. Thank you, Chozo, or should I say, Oni-chan?
You already messed up, I can tell.
I am. Oh, come on. Uno más. All right, let's go. Come on, come on. It's kind of around the middle. I don't know. We'll see.
That was not far enough.
I know.
Okay,
I'm so close.
you know.
Do the back half and just like let us slide in. Dip that shit in.
Come on.
There you go, you got it.
Oh, come on. Let's do this. Just tip it forward. That's all I want.
Let's go!
Let's fucking go! All right, guys. So I spent somewhere between $50 and $60 in figures today, or attempting to win figures. However, we won 3 figures. I think that's a win.
Day 2 in Tokyo, and we are going to be checking out Harajuku. We are at Takeshita Street, which is a street where you can kind of walk around. There's shops, there's little street foods, there's cafes. I know that this used to be a very kawaii place to go, and there was a lot of cosplayers and like people dressed up in all kinds of different outfits. I've heard that it's not as much that anymore here, but we're still gonna go check it out. First stop here is Rainbow Grilled Cheese. We've seen this all over Instagram and it looks really cool. I don't know how good it's gonna be because it's probably just a grilled cheese, but we'll see. It's cute, it's kawaii. Okay, we have our grilled cheese from Les Shiner. It smells good. Here we go, are we ready for the cheese pool? Oh! Look at that. Let's try a bite. It's gonna be hard to eat because I just cheese pulled it. It's bright, the colors. It's super cheesy. The bread, you can tell they toasted it in butter, which I love. I love butter. I mean, it tasted like a grilled cheese, but it tastes like a good, like a homemade kind of grilled cheese, which is actually pretty pleasant. It also does have some garlic in it. Like it tastes like a little bit of garlicky bread, so that elevates it slightly. I think my rating is probably, I feel like I'd give it a 4 out of 5, honestly. I think it's pretty good. Like, I mean, it's simple, but you know what you're getting, but it's good. It's like a comfort food.
So these are one of those foods here that just looked really pretty to me. And I didn't really think that it was gonna be, you know, anything super special, besides something that you could just post on Instagram. But the color, it is so colorful. I was kind of expecting it to not be as colorful as it like is on Instagram, and it might have just been like, you know, the saturation that just kind of helped the coloring. The bread. I could taste the garlic that Casey was talking about. That's good. Like what Casey said, that elevates it. It is still just a grilled cheese, but it's a good grilled cheese. I'll go with 4 out of 5 on this. I think it's solid. I probably wouldn't go out of my way just to get this in particular, but if I was in Harajuku and I was on Takeshita Street, I'd get it again.
Let's see if it still pulls. Ooh, it's still cheesy. This probably has so much food coloring in it though. Like it probably has all those dyes. Actually, they might be outlawed here, I don't know. You know the ones like the red 40, but I don't know. This does not look natural, so. You know, vacation. Now we're in front of Long Longer Longest, which has a potato that's literally long and longer and longest. I don't know. I think it's like a whole potato and it's spirally and it looks good. It looks like it's crunchy and it kind of reminds me of fries, but I don't know, maybe like a fry and a chip mixed together. We're gonna go try it. It's on a stick. Potato, this one, tornado.
Which flavor? Barbecue, chicken, or butter?
Butter. I have my potato and it really is pretty long. Like it goes all the way up. And it smells good though. Anthony's about to go get a giant cotton candy from the Toddy Candy Factory. So we're gonna have a super long potato and a giant cotton candy. So now I have a giant cotton candy too. It smells really good. I don't really like cotton candy that much, but this one smells good. I don't know what they normally smell like, honestly, because I don't ever often get it. I feel like it's probably gonna taste just like cotton candy though. I don't know, I think I'm gonna start with the cotton candy first. Oh gosh, my hair is sticky. It's already really messy and I'm already annoyed. It's getting sticky everywhere and it's dripping on me because of the rain. Okay. I don't know if I should grab it with my hand or just, that's actually kind of good. The more I eat it, the more I kind of taste like the artificial, it tastes like almost artificial. The sweetener, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's like the food dye. There's something there that's not great. I don't know. Yeah, that, whatever that flavoring is, I feel like it's the food coloring. Ugh, it's not very good. Presentation is like a 5-star. Flavor is like a 1.5 star.
So I'm about to try it. I don't have high hopes. First initial bite isn't bad. It's got like crystals that they put on it. Or that maybe that's just how they make cotton candy. Honestly, it's just really sticky. Eating this in the rain probably isn't the best idea. This looks like what do they put in the attics?
Fiberglass?
Fiberglass. That's what this looks like. It looks like freaking fiberglass. I mean, that's just what cotton candy looks like. I'm gonna give this a 2.5 stars. 2.5 stars. I gotta like squish it.
Yeah. So it's not awkward. Look at it.
Oh my goodness.
Do they have like a
This
bathroom?
was a horrible.
You shouldn't have done that.
Idea.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Anthony.
I look like I just fingered a Smurf.
Look for a.
It's matted down, babe. I fucked up.
You really
What the
did
hell
something
did I
really
do?
bad. You did something
I was
really
just gonna
dumb.
throw it.
You need to
That's
like
what I
wash
did.
your hands. Get it out of my bag.
I was able to give off a lot, not everything.
This was.
I got the other amount. Someone was kind enough to give me a little wet wipe. Luckily, a lot of restaurants here use like wet wipes as like their napkins. I feel like we should adopt that in the States.
I feel like you got the majority of it off.
Majority. Let me check this hand.
It's like a
It's like I keep finding spots.
bad idea.
So
Don't
bad.
do that, y'all. Don't touch
do what I
cotton
did.
candy.
Learn from my mistakes.
I feel like everybody would have probably not done that, and we're just sharing our brain cell again.
It's funny because Casey was like, "You should have done that." I was like, "You agreed."
Unpopular opinion. I don't know how unpopular it is. Cotton candy is overrated, messy, and disgusting. I hate it. It's also all over me too. It's in my hair, and I didn't even do what Anthony did. It's like all over my jacket, in my hair. Now I'm sticky everywhere. My potato got cold. Okay, let's try this soggy ass potato now. It's still good. It's salty. It would have been crispier if we would have ate it fresh and hot. I feel like if it would have been fresh and hot, it would have been like so good, but it's still really good, honestly. This is helping. This is making it better. That's good. The butteriness and the saltiness, it's like perfectly salty. I like really salty stuff, and I love this. I feel like for me, 4.5. I feel like if it would have been fresh, maybe a 5. So it'll probably be a 5 in theory, but 4.5 in this current moment.
Hands clean now. Finally try this. It would have been better warmer. It still has the flavor. It tastes like a little bit like a soggy potato chip now, to be honest. But that's just because of us. There's some crispy elements, parts that probably didn't get hit by the rain. This is actually really good. The flavor is there. I think I'm gonna give this a 4.25. It's really solid. There's an anime store right across the street from Long Longer Longest. We need to check that out right after this.
I just put water in my hair.
Casey's still trying to get the cotton candy. It's like all over your shoes.
I know, it's so annoying. Hopefully a magic eraser will get it out. If not, I'm literally buying myself another pair of shoes. I don't even care, and I bought them for this trip. I'm in a bad mood. Cotton candy ruined my day. Now we're going to the anime store because I need to cheer myself up. Attack on Titan jeans. Oh, it says dedicate your heart. Gilgamesh! Oh my goodness! You really never see a lot of Fate stuff, but in Japan we've seen some Fate stuff.
Yeah.
Look.
Sakura.
Sakura.
Look at Sakura over there.
What the heck? What? Whoa, she was never like that.
Maybe she grows up.
It's a weird way to say that. That sounded weird.
So that anime store had some interesting stuff. I think it's really cool that, you know, here in Japan you could find some merchandise for animes you wouldn't normally find it for in the States, like Fate, like Code Geass. A lot of it though up there was, you know, just like pins, these little acrylic things that kind of just stand up. I'm really into figures, plushes, things of that nature. So I'm really looking for something unique here. Not necessarily here in Harajuku, but just in Tokyo in general, of Code Geass, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. You know, a lot of the older stuff that I feel like they don't have a lot of merchandise for now, and they probably didn't make a lot of that merchandise back in the day, because I feel like collecting things like that has become more and more prominent lately. So hopefully we can find some of those kind of things before we leave Japan. Clothing stores here, some used ones, which are pretty cool. They have a Pulp Fiction shirt here in Japanese. Oh, man, I might come back and get this just because I feel like that'd be really cool to have this with like the Japanese lettering. Pulp Fiction is one of my favorite films, and Quentin Tarantino is like my favorite director of all time. I met him once when I was like 15. So we're gonna try and get into this 3D art cafe. They allegedly will make the art in an animal if you give them a picture. So I wanna give them our pug and see if they can make him look like he's here with us now in Japan. Oh my gosh, they can do anime too. Look, Gojo, Geto, Ichigo, Sukuna. That's really cool. They got Pokemon right here. Pikachu, Bulbasaur, Gengar. Gengar is my favorite. They got Cubone too. Oh my gosh, I'm geeking out here. I might just have them draw Haunter and not use Romo, which is the name of our pug. So now I have to go through my camera roll and find a picture of him. And then probably my parents' Frenchie too. Since there's two of us, I won't get the Pokemon lattes, even though I really want to. It looks like they could also do 2D art where they could just draw it on top of it, but then the 3D art actually pops up off of the latte. You could also do it cold. So a quick little hack, if you have a lot of photos in your phone, maybe you already know this, but if you go to photos and search, if you have an iPhone, and just type in dog, all the pictures you have of dogs pop up, which is kind of interesting how they do that. It's kind of also a little creepy. Who cares? Anyway, it helped me find the dog pictures. That is Romo, that is our dog, and this is my parents' dog, Jojo. She's a Frenchie, pug mix. He's a full-on pug. Let's see if we can see them here in Japan. Arigatou gozaimasu. And that is our pug. There's Romo.
It looks just like him. I feel like they did a really good job. I don't know if this is the cappuccino or the hot chocolate. It kind of smells like a cappuccino. Oh. Arigatou gozaimasu. Jojo, we have a pug and a fug, a frog. She's literally named after Jojo, Jonathan Joestar.
All right, so I think that Romo, the pug here, is the cappuccino. Let's find out. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't think I've ever had a cappuccino in my life, but I didn't want a latte. It just tastes like coffee.
Okay, now for my little Frenchie hot chocolate. Pretty good. I mean, it just tastes like hot chocolate, but it's pretty good. It actually tastes better than just like a Swiss Miss. Like it tastes like a richer hot chocolate. It's pretty nice. Tasting Anthony's cappuccino. Pretty good. I don't really drink cappuccinos a lot, but it tastes like coffee. I like coffee taste. The flavor, not the caffeine. It gives me the jitters. I like decaf.
All right, let's try Casey's Frenchie chocolate. Ooh, yours is pretty good. It's sweet. I like it. Casey's is actually really good. I highly recommend the hot chocolate here. It actually tastes better than my drink. I'm gonna give this back to her before I drink it all. Anyway, I highly recommend y'all come here. This was a fun experience regardless. And honestly, we did not wait long. The cafe looks really nice and cozy. It's a little bit off of Takashita Street, but not by far. It was maybe like a 4-minute walk from there, so you can get here really quick if you're just there. Maybe I should get this shirt, guys. That's funny. What else they got here? They found a few different shirts here. Kill Bill, Star Wars.
I love that one.
Pulp Fiction over there. It's like E.T. falling off of his little friggin' bicycle. You got Chucky. Kill Destroyers. Oh my gosh, I just found another Pulp Fiction shirt with Samuel L. Jackson asking if he looks like a bitch. Oh, and he's playing the damn Guess Who. That's so friggin' funny. I've seen that meme before, to be honest. It's funny that they put that on a shirt. So we got a couple of shirts in there. One I wanted, but I couldn't find it in my size, was the Pulp Fiction. They had an XL, and you know, I thought like I would have to get like maybe like a double XL to be able to fit me. I could fit into large XL depending on like what shirt it is or what type of brand it is. I was able to find this Kill Bill one though that I thought was pretty damn cool. Casey got a Star Wars shirt that looks very retro. It's got Star Wars in Japanese right there. I'm assuming it says Star Wars. I can't read Japanese. Watch me use Google Translate and it says something completely different. We found a used clothing store, so a thrift shop. I wonder what a thrift shop looks like here in Harajuku.
Gosh, these sweaters look so warm. It's cold outside. That shirt has like a built-in bag. These ones all do. These are like remade items, I guess, so like combined repurposed thrift flips. That's really cool. Look at these pants. Oh my gosh, they're so cool. These would be, what, 8,250 yen? $50 or so, roughly? Okay, I'm curious what a normal item costs. Just like a regular, not remade. So this is just kind of like a typical chunky sweater. 4,950 yen, which is like...
The low 20s?
I feel like that's a little expensive for a thrift store, to be honest. Probably because it's on the street, maybe. Okay, this is like a little... I mean, some of the stuff though is a little bit more interesting stuff. Like I feel like it's kind of more tailored, you know? Like it's not just your average thrift store. I really like this. Look, it's like cowboy and then look at the back. A little taste of home, but also I love it. This is 5,390 yen, which is like 30-something dollars or so. Which, I mean, it is a sweater. I don't need it. I don't have room in the suitcase, but I love it. Why do I want it? Honestly, this is way more than just a thrift store, like I thought. Oh my gosh. Represent, hook 'em horns. That's funny. Anthony likes this Venom shirt. It's a 2X.
Too big.
In Marvel, it's in the US size. I think this is like Marvel branded. But yeah, this is way more than just a thrift store. This is more vintagey, so I understand now. It's really cool. They have a lot of really cool, unique clothing items, and it's all very well organized. This is definitely one of the coolest thrift stores you've probably ever been to. I mean, they have some cool ones in Austin that are kind of more like vintage, curated type thrift stores. But this one's really cool, and it's pretty big. Dallas Cowboys. First we had UT, now we have Dallas Cowboys. What? What is going on here? All the way in Japan. Why would this fit me? It's a medium.
That would probably fit.
It would fit me. For 3,000 yen, it's actually kind of cute. These jackets here all look super 90s, which is really cool. Like this one, look at that print. It's the Adidas too. I'm pretty sure this is a 90s one. Like I can't tell if this is, some of these are vintage like actually, or they're just kind of like modeled after it. I think it might be like a mix of different types of things. Look at these. It's gotta be vintage, right?
These are the types of sweaters that I feel like people would wear on like 90s sitcoms. Like I feel like people on like Family Matters or Home Improvement or any of those, like the kids on those shows would be wearing stuff like this. It's crazy because this is like super pricey. 32,000 yen. But look at it. Like you can tell the quality's there. Man, back in the day, made in the USA. It was built to last. Obviously. Like this looks so old. This looks like it could have been used for somebody in a war. Can I interest you in some freedom? This, not this one, but But this reminds me of Drive with Ryan Gosling. We need a scorpion. If I found that here, I would get it in a heartbeat, to be honest. I feel like this is more vintage from Japan, you know, as opposed to vintage from America. This place has been one of the coolest places that we've been to on Takashita Street, in my opinion. All right, so next thing we're gonna try here, this is called Santa Monica crepes. These are the crepes that are famous because you can get a crepe with a slice of cheesecake in it. Very interesting concept. Let's go check it out and see if it's any good. Having to duck and dodge. So this is the famous crepe. Cheesecake and a crepe. Let me get a little piece of the cheesecake first before I actually bite into the crepe. Ooh, it's tart. Let's try it with the actual crepe. I don't want to bite into it and like ruin it, but whatever. Ignore my face. Maybe slightly controversial. I don't know. It's all personal preference at the end of the day. This might be my favorite thing we've had today. I think the potato would have been better and better than this overall if we had gotten it while it was really hot. But based off of what I tasted and based off of this, I think this is number one for me.
They had tons of different flavors too, so if you're not into cheesecake or anything, or if you want something chocolatey or just something completely different, they had tons and tons. Like, it was insane the amount. But this is just the one we've heard of the most. I don't know, we were basic, I guess. Ooh. I don't even know if I got the cheesecake. Let's try the crepe part. The crepe itself is really light, but it still has substance to it, I guess. Like, it's substantial. It doesn't just fall apart. I don't really eat a lot of crepes. I don't really eat a lot of sweets in general, honestly, so this has been like a fun time. But I really like this a lot. I feel like Anthony had it right. This is good. I still think I like the potato just a little bit more, but I tend to prefer like salty, savory snacks in general. But I feel like this is up there. This is very good. And I wish I would have gotten another flavor to try. I feel like it's 4.5 to 5. Let's just give it a 5, just for fun. 5 stars. So we found this little photo booth called Photoism, and we're gonna take some pictures. You can also get these little props. They come with it, they're free, but you just have to return them, obviously. It's not the cute one. Hurry. You have 3 seconds. There we go, okay. So that's it. I think we're gonna print, right? It shows us before. What the heck? That's funny. Here we go. That's cute. You don't get any digital copies though or anything. It's very old school. So we're wrapping up our day here in Harajuku. It was really fun. I really enjoy Harajuku and Takashita Street. I loved eating the food. The vintage clothing stores was something I totally did not expect to do, but I ended up loving that so much. I feel like that was one of my favorite parts about today. I think we're gonna end everything off with some gachapon though. Here on Takashita Street, we're just gonna play some of them and see what we can get. What do we see that we want? I feel like a lot of these little gachapons are just kind of like, I feel like it's more for the fun of playing than the actual items, you know? So we're gonna do the My Dress Up Darling one. We saw some other anime ones, but we haven't really seen a lot of My Dress Up Darling, so we're just gonna see what we get. I've actually cosplayed as Marin before. It's such a like unexpectedly wholesome anime, but like you wouldn't expect it when you watch it, but like it actually really is. It has a nice message, I guess, hidden beneath all the ecchi. Here we go. Who did I get? Who did I get? I got Marin! Marin! That's exciting, and it's a little keychain too. I love that. That was a good win.
We are at our first Tokyo Pokemon Center, and this one is located at the Parco Shopping Center or department store or whatever you want to call it in Shibuya. Really excited because this one has the big display of Mewtwo in like his little capsule from Pokemon the first movie. I really want to go see it real quick. I know I saw it back there with other people taking pictures of it. Let's go check it out. That looks so cool, guys. So freaking cool. It's literally my height too. So I'm pretty sure that this Pokemon Center allows you to design your own shirt as well. I'm not sure, I think they give you templates if I'm not mistaken. But these are all like designs. That's why it's called Pokemon Designer Labs. Oh my gosh, guys, look at that. It's like graffiti of Mewtwo right there. And then right across, we have Mew. Oh man, this might be my favorite Pokemon Center, and I haven't even gone in to look at the merch. A lot of the same merch we saw in the other stores. We got like Totodile. Looks like we got a lot of the same plushes over here. I'm telling you right now, the thing that sets this place apart are these shirt designs. We got Blastoise right there, Togepi, Vulpix, Magikarp. So many cool designs. So based off the theme here, I feel like I either need to get something graffiti or something Mewtwo, or maybe both. So it looks like you can design your shirt and pick it up after 1 hour.
We have white of all of the size,
Okay.
but black is only
Up to
this
X
size.
large?
Only this size.
Okay, so let's see how we go through the process of doing this. Rules, use Pokemon. Oh my gosh, I do not like reading, guys. Who else just scrolls to the end of things and clicks accept? You can combine Pokemon and stamps. You can combine Pokemon, mask frame, choose your favorite word or number. Oh, it's got Mewtwo and Mew. That's so cool. Okay, now, okay, I chose the art. The text. Shibuya.
Put in Japanese. Japanese is kind of cool.
Japanese is cool. I'm going for it. Finished.
All right.
Please call the shop staff.
Okay, you did it.
Design my own shirt.
Easy.
It was a preset, sort of. I just kind of customized a little bit.
Design
Yes.
size, okay?
Yeah, extra large? Yes.
Yes, thank you.
Check this out. This is so freaking cool. I love it.
It's a new day here in Tokyo, a cold day. I'm so thankful that the vending machines here have hot drinks. Like you could just buy warm drinks. So I have this hot milk tea because I'm freezing. We're about to go to TeamLabs, which is an interactive art kind of exhibit. You could take a bunch of pictures, look around. They have really cool stuff. I don't really know how to describe it. A lot of interesting kind of abstract displays where you can take pictures in and look around. It's really cool. So we paid for the skip the line option on Klook, and we literally got to come right to the front of the line. And there was a pretty big line behind us, so we probably would have had to wait a while. So definitely worth it. I don't think it was that much more expensive. We skipped all this line right here, and we literally just walked in like a second ago. Okay, so this is a self-paced thing. So you just kind of go in at your own pace, and we're about to go to the water area, I think. But look at like this hallway. It's kind of, it looks like a spaceship or something. Like we're going into something sci-fi. It's really cool. So this water literally is coming down, I guess like a hill? I don't really, how do you explain it? It's like this hallway of water coming down, and you walk up it and your feet get wet. And like they said, at some points up to your knees could get wet. So we're about to walk up this water. Anthony needs to pull up his pants.
I honestly feel like people would fall down this. Like it's just a slope. There is no stairs. So this is going to be really interesting.
Here we go. It's kind of cold. I thought it was going to be warm. Oh my gosh, I slipped. This is kind of difficult. Like this is, be careful. Be careful if you come up here. This looks like a pillowy room.
Oh my gosh.
This is very interesting. This is kind of crazy. What the heck? It reminds me of the room they put you in if you're like a danger to yourself or others, like in a straitjacket. This is like crazy. This is like a workout. Oh my goodness. Oh.
Kindly do not walk through the lights and do not touch the
Okay.
lights.
This is crazy. It like all of a sudden gets dark and then it just lights up. It was kind of disorienting at first, but this is so cool. You're also not allowed to go through the LED. You just walk on the path, which it's kind of difficult to see at first.
So they seem to try and rush you out a little bit, so self-pace my ass. Right now, Casey's sitting here waiting in the dark for like the good lighting so that I can take a picture of her.
Now we're in this water comes up really, really high. There's like koi fish, like being projected onto the ground, fish and other things being projected. The water's super warm. It's kind of like milky, creamy looking. So I don't know what that's that. I'm holding up my skirt. That was a half dab. So the water room was pretty cool. Now we're in the sphere room. It's a bunch of like colored spheres. Oh my gosh. I love kids, but dang, they're like screaming, running around, and they splashed us with water earlier in the bathroom. It looks like the kids have went to the next room. But yeah, they were like hitting us with our camera, hitting us with the phone, with the balls. And the employee is here but didn't say anything. So there's signs that say don't push or pull. Like I don't think this is supposed to be a playground, you know, it's like an exhibit. So not a great experience to get hit by like these spheres as you're holding a camera.
This is an awesome experience. Like, it's really cool, guys. Come here. Like, it even kind of like threw away like the sour taste of the previous room with like all those children. I feel like they can't really get away with running around in here.
We're not even all the way in the middle where they recommend you be because it's packed over there, but it still looks really cool from anywhere in this room, honestly.
So after you get done with all the inside displays, I guess we go out to the garden, and I think there's like 2 more. And I think they said, you know, bring your jacket because it's cold, but that's only because it's like 30 degrees today while we're here. And I think they're giving us like slippers too. So these things all look like something out of Alien. They look like face huggers are about to just like pop out of them and just devour you. Not devour you, but plant their eggs inside you and then make you theirs.
Team Predator, boo xenomorphs. This exhibit is cool, but it also kind of feels kind of random. Like, what? It does literally look like aliens hatched a bunch of eggs. I mean, I guess it kind of goes with like the sci-fi, and this is TeamLab planets, so it totally does make sense. You know what? On brand. Planets, alien, I get it.
So we are in the last display, and it already smells like a floral shop, and it is a flower display. And we're not supposed to touch the flowers because they're real. You only have a few minutes, and then they rotate you out and then bring in the next group. The attendant of this exhibit was like, don't touch the flowers, don't touch the flowers. I see you touching the flowers. I was like so freaking funny. I don't know if it was the same kids or if it was like an adult.
This is really cool. It smells so good in here because these are real live flowers. And this is just, I don't know, it's a nice experience. It like feels like you're connecting to nature when, you know, you're in a big city. Like we haven't had that much nature time here in Japan. I mean, we've kind of chosen that because there's tons of nature-y places to go, but we just haven't. So this is really cool.
So honestly, I said it throughout, but this place was absolutely amazing. Y'all should come and visit if y'all are in Tokyo because it was so much fun. That one room with all the bubbles, I feel like that was like a kid's playground just because, you know, big ass balls. Kids wanted to push them around.
I think they're kicking us out. But yes, this place was so cool. So many fun things to do, unique things to do. Like where else are you gonna wade through knee-high water with like koi fish projected into it? So awesome. We're at Age 3 in Ginza, Tokyo, and we're gonna have some fried sandwiches. We secured the bag. Kind of took a little while, and the shop was super, super tiny, and you can't eat in there. So we walked over here to this park, somewhere covered because it's still raining. It's freaking cold. It's freezing. We're not used to this. We're from Texas. So Anthony and I both got egg salad. Egg salad sandwiches. These are fried, so that's interesting. I don't really know how. I think they're fried first, if I'm not mistaken. Like the bread is fried and then they stuff it, I think. Okay, let's see. Yeah, it looks like that. So There we go. Okay, let's try this. I feel like it's already, I don't know if it was supposed to be warm or not, but it's cold. But I mean, it's also cold egg salad inside of it. Crunchy. Oh, that's good. The bread, since it's fried, it almost kind of is like sweet. Like it's super crispy, super delicious. I don't know what they put on the coating of the bread or if it's just the fried aspect of it. Combined with the creaminess of the egg salad, yum. I was not expecting much from this, but this is gonna sound weird, but the flavor of the bread almost reminds me of a bugle. You know the chip bugle? You know what I'm talking about?
You put on your finger?
Yeah, those little, but like not as intense of a bugle flavor, but in a very pleasant way. But like also kind of sweet at the same time. This doesn't make any sense, but that's the best way I can describe it. Super good. Honestly, this might be a 5 out of 5 for me.
The egg salad's really creamy. I don't know if I'd go bugle, like Casey said, but this bread, the way it's fried, is like to perfection. 5 out of 5. We got 2 sweet sandwiches as well. There's one that I think is a little bit more, not famous, but it's on Instagram all the time, and that's like the strawberry one. Strawberries and cream, I think. This one is like strawberry chocolate, if I'm not mistaken. Look at, it's gonna look better if I pull it out of the wrapper. Look at that. Sexy, sexy. That crunch. Strawberry is very juicy. This goes so well. Oh man, it's so buttery too. This one's a 5. This one's a 5 as well.
Okay, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Anthony hyped me up. Oh my god. It's so good and so creamy. And the chocolate, I mean, it just tastes like regular chocolate syrup. But once the cream and the strawberry blends all together and then you get the crunch of the bread, like the whole package is right here. Easy 5. I feel like this place is worth coming to check out. It's in Ginza, so unless you're doing a lot of stuff here, it's kind of a little bit out of the way, especially if you're staying like over in Shinjuku, Shibuya area. But I think that it's probably worth the trip, honestly. If you're going to TeamLabs, it's about 15 minutes or so away by train, so it's really not that far.
So we're at our next Pokemon Center. This is Pokemon Center DX Tokyo. There was a Pokemon Center DX in Osaka that we visited, and this one is DX as well. I'm not sure what that really means, but let's go find out. Immediately right out the gate, finding out that the last Pokemon Center we were at was DX, had a Pokemon Cafe, and as does this one. Again, very similar to last time. Reservations are very hard to come by, so if you plan on doing it, good luck with it, do the research. I'm not gonna tell you exactly how to do it, but it's a task and a half. They have the entire chart here for every single time today, all X'd out. But it's not just for every single time today. It's literally for every single time for like a month or 2 straight. This looks like the Game Boy, different games, I'm assuming, of like battles, which is really cool. I'm pretty sure that this fight was either the first fight you saw in the very first episode of Pokemon, or if it was Pokemon the first movie, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was the first episode. In America, we got Pokemon Blue and Red and Yellow. In Japan, they got Pokemon Green with Venusaur. Ours had Charizard, ours had Blastoise and Pikachu. They got a freaking Venusaur over here. Ooh, look at these Pikachus. This is unique to this place. This is like Sakura? That is so cool. I might have to get one of these. I feel like I'm getting something unique to each particular one. I don't know if I'll get the Sakura one, but there's a couple of other ones. Like, look at this Pikachu.
Is that an afro? Like, what is?
I don't really know.
It looks like an afro.
But this looks really cool.
That's cool.
This might be the one we end up getting. It's really cool looking. I don't know exactly what sort of attire this is, but it's definitely very Japanese, and I really like it. And I'm not really a big Pikachu fan, and that feels so weird to say because it's Pikachu. Everyone knows Pikachu. but I really think I might get this one. Just barely walking in here, this might be the biggest Pokemon Center we've been in. Maybe Kyoto might have been a little bit bigger, we'll see. This is pretty cool, guys. I don't think I've seen this at a store yet. This is metal. That is a Mew cup. And it might be coming home with us, y'all.
I know, I was waiting.
Gengar!
I was waiting.
Oh my goodness gracious, we're getting Gengar.
I saw it.
We're getting Gengar.
Oh my gosh, he's gonna get it.
You're gonna get Mew, mostly because I want Mew as well. And this is pink, girly. This is purple, a little bit pastel, but I really like it. So we're getting Gengar and we're getting Mew. I've seen this now like 3 or 4 different times, this Ghastly keychain. And I feel like I'm gonna get it finally. You've been looking at me, sticking your tongue at me since Kyoto. They have these little Pokemon juice or freaking jelly treats, but I kind of want to get one and see what it tastes like. What do y'all think? Which one should I get? Slowpoke or Ditto? Peach? Okay. Because look at Slowpoke's ass. That peach right there. There's a few other ones, but they all look like they're peach or grape. The only other one that I would get would be Mew, but that's peach anyway. So honestly, even though I said I'm only gonna get the one, let's get the grape Ditto as well. All right, so we have the peach Slowpoke and the grape Ditto jelly. Let's try these. Oh, the grape is sour. I feel like I would like it as a kid. As a grown man, it's not for me. That was a little too sour and just that artificial sugar. Nah. The peach is better. It tastes like, not boba, but when you go and get boba, they have the options to get like the other things that are like jelly inside of it. There's like the juice around it, and then those little slimy parts. That sounds bad when you're describing food, but it's like really slimy kind of jelly type things. That's what this tastes like. Both of them, they both have those like little things in them. The peach is a little bit better because it's not as sour. But if you're into sour stuff, you probably will like the grape. Yeah, I would never get these again.
Alrighty.
That's the peach.
Peach is nice. Very sweet. I mean, it tastes like candy, but it's good. It is jelly. Here's the Ditto grape. It tastes like kids' medicine. Like kids' grape cough syrup medicine. Ugh.
So another day filled with activities we got going on today. We're at the Sky Tower right now, which is supposed to be either the largest or the second largest building or tower in the world. I think Dubai may have passed them. Either way, I think we go up like 450 meters up. I paid for the one where we can go to the very top. We're gonna go do that. And then we're gonna spend the rest of the day in Shibuya. So we just scanned our QR code and we're walking through this line that literally feels like we're at Six Flags. It's so windy. It feels like also that snake game they used to play on your mom's phone back in the day. So it took maybe 20 to 30 minutes to get from the start of the line to here with advance tickets. If you didn't buy advance tickets, you're probably waiting a lot longer. That line was even more windy. Now mind you, we did come on a Saturday, so that could be a big reason as to why it was this busy. We have another 100 meters to go, but we got to the 350 meter level. And we're gonna see like, I guess the sights from this area. It looks really pretty. It's very crowded, lots of people here. The elevator that we took up, we felt like sardines in there, but it does look really pretty.
I'm scared. It's too close.
That is wild. Okay, these sights are honestly a little bit unbeatable.
I'm scared. Anthony's like pushing me over here to like get the shot, but I'm like terrified. I'm afraid of heights. This is so much higher up. Honestly, this place, it's worth it. It's worth it. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe don't come on a weekend and get the advance tickets no matter what, because 20 to 30 minute line was significantly better than what seemed like it was probably gonna take hours in the other line. But dang, to see a view like this is like incredible. I feel like this is kind of like a once in a lifetime view. To be this high up, looking out at the city, looking out at Tokyo, like you can see all the way to the bay over there. That's so incredible.
So we're in the line to go up to the 450 meter area, and we see that there's an opportunity that you could take a picture with a completely glass floor, and I'm trying to convince Casey to do it, but she's too scared of it. So we'll see how it looks when we get up there. It is pretty amazing up here, not gonna lie. I low-key think that you can get a little bit closer at the 350 meters. You're a little bit farther back here at 450. There's like a bigger gap area between like the rail and where you can get. But I mean, it's honestly just as cool. If you only came up to the 350 meters, you'd probably still be satisfied. I feel like there's a little bit less people the 450 meters because you do have to pay a little bit more.
A Family Mart, but this isn't just an ordinary Family Mart. This Family Mart literally has a bar inside of it, which if you don't know what a Family Mart is, it's basically like a convenience store. Like think like a gas station, but no gas. That's what Family Mart is. So it's kind of crazy that there's a bar in this one.
Look, they have a little menu and everything. You can get any food item from Family Mart, like the little foods, little chickens or little sausages or anything. You can get them smoked here at the bar. You can get a potato chip smoked. They recommend thick bacon and camembert cheese. That's pretty cool. This is like crazy, like a bar in a convenience store. So we got the today's brandy highball, which was the recommended highball with brandy. That's pretty good. I don't think I've ever had brandy before.
So one of the things I wanted to try here that I've been seeing on Instagram is they can sear some of your food and the camembert, how you say it?
Camembert.
What? It's B-E-R-T.
It's French.
That's stupid. The French. I'm just kidding.
Oh, look when I open my mouth, it looks weird because of the
You look stupid. Okay, so I'm probably gonna go hunt down that cheese.
So this is our seared Hokkaido cheese,
You're ready for being yourself.
which he seared with a blowtorch.
And just be
The sear flavor is good. It makes me want to get a blowtorch and just like torch everything I eat.
I don't know if I had many things seared before, to be honest. It's interesting on cheese. I think it adds a little extra to this one though. I think I like it. So that little Family Mart was still in Shibuya, but it was a little bit of a walk. We're gonna be heading back in that general direction. We were there a few days ago during the daytime. It's getting to be close to evening time now, and I think it's gonna look really cool all lit up with everybody crossing.
Let's go, Leroy Jenkins!
So we made it to the top of Magnet 8 or 9. I don't know what it's called. Magnet, one of those two numbers. And not only does it have like the observatory, but it also has a lounge where you can get drinks, alcoholic and non-alcoholic. I got a whiskey soda, even though I just had some whiskey sodas. I don't feel like they make them that strong here, at least at some places that I've been to that I've ordered whiskey sodas. So this has a viewing point of Shibuya Crossing. There's a $1,500 entry fee, which is 3,000 yen in totality between the two of us. $19, $20, $19.94, so $20, but you get 2 free drinks, or not 2 free drinks, you're paying for them, I guess. So I don't think it's that bad in all honesty. Like maybe $5 a drink, $10 entry fee.
I got a hot lemonade, which is one of the non-alcoholic options. They have alcoholic and non-alcoholic too, and they also just had water, which you could probably just get also. Ooh. Hot lemonade is a very interesting thing that's popular here. I have had it from a 7-Eleven already, but it was just like the one out of the bottle. This is the first one I've ever ordered. Oh, the cap's coming off. It honestly just tastes like artificial lemonade like you get from the store, like in a bottle, but heated up. But it is warm and it's tangy. It's nothing special. It's like simply lemonade, but like a little bit more artificial. This lounge is really, really cool. I thought it was just gonna be like an observatory type thing, but there's places to sit. It's a very chill atmosphere. It's not busy or crowded up here at all, probably because you have to pay to get in. So that probably keeps less people from coming up here than like the free observatory areas, which I know there are some. But honestly, if you just want to kind of escape the hustle and bustle of Shibuya Crossing, which it's crazy, this is probably a good place to come and relax and then view it from up above.
I'm just trying to get ratchet and give Shibuya another incident.
Here we go. Let's see, it looks like, oh yeah, you can see. Might have to wait for it to clear out a little bit, but that's pretty cool. There they go.
It's funny because down there it seems like significantly more people.
You see people like taking pictures.
Oh yeah, see that girl?
Yeah.
Run! Run!
Oh my gosh, and then they get hot. Oh, they almost got hit by that one. There's always like some stragglers at the end that literally get honked at by the cars when the light turns and they're just like still there trying to take pictures. We tried to take some earlier and I got photobombed, so that was kind of weird. I mean, I get it, like photobomb, but also it was like, she could have ruined my picture. Not that I really got any that great, but you know, still.
Look, they're trying to get a picture.
So they were.
They just literally ran so fast. Look, the guy in the pink is back.
Oh, it's funny to like see them all.
I know. There's
Like,
people trying to take pictures.
See everybody trying to take pictures.
Look at the different poses the guy in the pink is doing.
This is an interestingly themed building. It kind of looks like a warehouse that was abandoned. This looks like something I've seen when I went to my friend's colleges, like a college party. This is cool. Oh my gosh, I'm scared. I'm scared of heights. Here we go again. That's really cool. You can see the crossing. Well, let's wait for them to go. Let's wait for them to walk. Oh my gosh. There they go. There they go. There they go. This is a cool little spot, photo op spot.
This might be TMI, but I just took my first shit in a public restroom and warm toilet seats are a game changer. I love them. Bring them to the States. Today we're at Warner Brothers Studios here in Tokyo, Japan, and I'm just absolutely tickled to visit this place. I've been seeing so many videos about it. I think this location and London are the only two that they currently have. We couldn't get into Universal Studios to see, like, I guess their little Harry Potter world. This was, I don't want to say it's the next best thing because maybe this is actually cooler, but I'm really excited to check it out, so let's go on in.
When you first come in, you go to that room with all the pictures and stuff, and then you go into like a movie theater type area where they show you like instructional videos and then like a little kind of pre-video to kind of get you ready for the tour. They also said it could take up to 4 hours, but there's like a break in the middle for a cafe. We were not expecting it to be that long, so just know that going into it, 4 hours it could potentially take. It's moving! Y'all, the marble staircase, it's moving, and you have the pictures. Oh, but it's actual people though. That's so cute. It looks like over there's a photo booth where you can go take a video of yourself and then the video gets projected onto some of the pictures up here and then you can see your picture moving on the wall. Look, it's us, it's us, it's our picture we took. Oh my gosh.
I was screaming, help me.
Honestly, it was so stressful and we had like 2 seconds and then we just started doing whatever. This is so cool. Like, I'm just like geeking out. I just did not expect this. I didn't really know what to expect, honestly, coming in here. I'd seen a few like shorts of this place and it looked cool, but this is so much better than I thought it was gonna be. This is such a freaking cool experience if you love Harry Potter.
So we're about to film ourselves in a Quidditch experience like we're gonna be the fans. I'm gonna be that obnoxious, unruly fans that like scream at the other team, go Slytherin. So we're about to see that scene. I was acting stupid. Casey doesn't think she's in it because she was kind of blocked off. We'll find out.
Hopefully it's released.
All right, it's the whole scene. Let's see. There, yeah. We look stupid. We look so stupid.
So awkward.
Honestly, the prompts were in Japanese,
We
so
couldn't
we weren't
understand
sure.
the prompt, so we had to follow the crowd.
Doing, Casey?
I couldn't understand the prompts, okay?
Even though we looked like awkward and stupid, that was really fun. I advise coming here just based off of that alone. That's really cool how they integrated it into like the movie scene. All right, so I think we're entering an area where there's a lot more props. We have brooms. We have a lot of the Death Eater masks over here. Some of the plants. Honestly, this is a really cool area as well. This whole damn place is cool. So I was trying to get a video of those masks changing into smoke, and I was waiting, and I was waiting, and I was waiting, and then I realized you actually have to go to the little display and make them turn to smoke yourself. So let's do that. So you go to this little touch screen, engraving style. Let's go with this. Ooh, that looks cool. Oh, this is so cool. You don't got much time. Next. It goes really quick. All right, let's see. Okay, it's gonna turn into like the design you put. It's gonna be this one right here. And then it turns to like the design that you put on there. You could pick from like 4 different prompts, 4 different designs, I guess. That was like a display of Stupefy and Expelliarmus going up against Death Eater, and I personally would have used Avada Kedavra. Go for the kill. Don't just go for the wound. The Japanese dub of that was amazing. That sounded badass. Yo, Hagrid's hut out here in the rain. What time is it? Is it already nighttime? Is that why it's dark? This is really fun. Y'all need to come here. Y'all really need to come here. This has been such a fun experience for a Potterhead, and you need to be a Pothead too if you're not. Halfway point now officially done after we got our little photo opportunities over there in the car as well as Hagrid's hut, and we're at the Backlot Cafe. I'm assuming that they have Harry Potter themed snacks. I know for sure they have butterbeer because the damn sign behind me says butterbeer. So we're gonna try some of that and just any other really cool looking thing that we can find. We got several different things. First off, we went and we got our butterbeer, which is right here. We ordered 2 different plates. They have 4 plates, 1 for every single house. Gryffindor was roast beef, Slytherin was bangers and mash, Hufflepuff was a roasted chicken, and Ravenclaw was a fish pie. We got the bangers and mash for Casey, the Slytherin dish. I got the Hufflepuff roasted chicken. I don't know, the roast beef, I just didn't know if they were gonna cook it right. I feel like chicken might be a little bit more safe because, actually that's not even true. I don't know why I got chicken, to be honest. I wanted the roast beef. I think it was like 10,200 yen for everything, which is about a little less than $100, I guess. So that's very, I don't know, theme park prices for the menu here. But let's try the butterbeer because it's just calling my name. Ooh. So honestly, that tastes like you're drinking candy. It is so sweet.
Okay, my butterbeer like blew up and spilling all over the place. I think it was just like filled up a little bit too much, but it's okay. It smells good. It kind of like, it smells like fall. It reminds me of like a fall scented candle, which is weird because I'm about to drink it, but you know, very like spices and caramel. Okay, let's try it. Oh, that's so freaking good. Butterscotch, like the butterscotch flavor is the biggest thing I taste. And it's also creamy, but it's also bubbly and not creamy, but very refreshing. It is pretty sweet, but I really like it. So this is the bangers and mash, which is the Slytherin plate. It is so cute. Like I can't get over the attention to detail here. It's literally the basilisk, and I'm pretty sure, oh, bangers and mashed potatoes. I'm not British, I'm sorry. Bangers and mashed potatoes. Let's try it. Let's just go right into the sausage. It literally wraps the entirety of the way around. Okay, let's try sausage with some of the mash. It doesn't taste bad. I think its presentation is way better than it tastes though. It kind of tastes like a microwave dinner or a TV dinner, but you know, I used to eat those a lot as a kid and I thought that they tasted good even though they're not like the best food ever. And this is kind of what it reminds me of, but I really feel like it's more the presentation, the experience, and if you're coming here, you're gonna be here for a while, so you're probably gonna be hungry, and I think that it is still good food and will get you full. It's just not gonna be the most incredible fine dining experience probably.
So here's my Hufflepuff plate, and here's my roasted chicken, which I feel like that is a big ass piece of chicken, which I appreciate it. I also have this little, I don't even know what this is, but it's supposed to be a mandrake, which looks really fun and cute. All right, let's try the chicken. Ooh, the glaze is sweet. Not my favorite, to be honest. Choice of like seasoning, that glaze. Yeah, not my fave, to be honest, guys. Let's try the little mandrake. Whatever this is. Is that edible?
It has to be. They can't serve you real dirt. Like
I'm like debating in my head.
It's like a cake. Is it like a mud pie? Like an Oreo mud pie?
I'm about to eat this, and this could literally be dirt, and I do not freaking know. That was under the mandrake, but it can be. It can be, right? If you go under, is that mashed potatoes? It low-key kind of tastes like dirt. I have no idea what that is, guys. This, it's like a cheese ball. The cheese ball's good. That's the best part. Like what Casey said, it's edible, but it's also not my favorite thing. Maybe it's just the chicken I got. Maybe it's just the sauce. But I don't know. I could pass. All right, y'all. We just finished our mid-ass meal, and now we're going to our sweet section. Look at Hedwig down here. Honestly, this just looks so cool that we couldn't pass it up. Obviously, we have the eyes of Hedwig. That is the letter of acceptance to Hogwarts. I feel like it's gonna be pretty basic, just like a lot of things here, but the presentation is a 5. I'm sorry, Hedwig, you're gonna die again. I think the cake is just okay.
Alrighty, Hedwig. I got his wing. A lot of frosting. That was like mostly frosting. It's banana. This is banana cake. It kind of tastes like a banana pudding, almost. That's actually pretty good. Anthony's behind the camera saying he just thought it was just like a white cake. That is definitely a banana flavored cake. It's actually really good. Maybe you just didn't get the banana. I really love banana pudding though, and this reminds me a lot of it. It's not as good as banana pudding, in my opinion, but it's still pretty dang good. I feel like this is a 4 out of 5 for me. It's the Aragog spider cake, and I'm honestly super full, so we'll see how much we end up eating of this. Let's have a bite though. I think that it looks like caramel sauce, matcha. That's probably cocoa powder for the little design. There's 2 blueberries, and this just looks like it's chocolatey cake. So let's see. Oh, okay, let's get some of that matcha and the caramel in there. Whoa. You can really taste the matcha from those matcha flakes. Like it kind of overpowers. Without it, it just kind of tastes like chocolate cake. It's like really, really dense. Honestly, Cake is not my favorite thing. Like, I'd much rather have like a cookie or something, or like a pie. Like, cake as a dessert, I'm not really that into. Like, it tastes fine, but I'm not like freaking out about cake in general. Nothing special, but it's not like disgusting or anything.
Let's get some of that frosting that Casey was talking about. Last thing I had with matcha was so friggin' bitter. Let's get some of the caramel. That's actually pleasant. I think I like that better than Hedwig. This is my favorite thing here. Wild.
All right, we're heading to the house. Privet Drive, y'all. Privet Drive. So I know it's raining and that can make things difficult and annoying, especially when you're trying to film, but here it's really adding to the element. Like, it's immersive, and I don't know, it makes it feel more Wizarding World-esque, I guess. But this is crazy. Like, the house, it's like true to size, so it's weird to be standing in front of like an actual house here. Oh my gosh, there's even an upstairs, but you can't go upstairs, but there is an upstairs. It would be crazy if they like rented it out for you to stay. Obviously they wouldn't do it, but like that'd be cool if there was a place like that that existed. I saw it. Oh, look, his room. It's Harry's room. Oh my goodness. This is insane, y'all. Look, y'all, it's the living room. You have where the letters came. It keeps getting better and better, honestly. Like, I guess if you come into this with zero expectations, it's wild. You even see like the pictures on the walls and everything. And then look over here. From the dinner scene. It's so weird to be like inside an actual house. You know, I mean, I know it's like a fake house set, but like it feels like you're in a house. It's wild. Look, the half-eaten or the eaten food, bones and all. I feel like I'm just like, I don't know, in awe. Like, this is just wild. The attention to detail. You have soap.
Once I make my move, then you're free to check the king.
No, Ron, you can't. He's going to sacrifice himself. Okay, this is cool too. You're like on the chessboard with the big pieces. These are like what they were writing.
Your hair looks so, it's like stuck to the side. What are you doing, Casey?
Where? You know what? It's raining, it's cold, it's been a long day, but I'm excited, okay? We're heading to the night bus, y'all, and I didn't realize it's night with a K. Like night, like night. I thought it was like night, like nighttime. Okay, I don't know if you can go in it or not, but let's just go see. Oh my god, it scared me.
6, 5, 4, 3.5, 2, 1 3/4. Yes!
Okay, you definitely cannot go inside of it. Y'all, I don't know what kind of smoke this is. I don't know if I'm about to get like, that is crazy. Okay, you definitely cannot go in there because there's like the whole setup in there, the beds and everything. You might be able to go into the back maybe for like just a quick look, but it looks like how it looks. Like there's the beds in there, you hear the voice. So freaking cool. Look how tall it is. Isn't that insane? I just really love the night bus part of the movies just because like it's such a fun concept, I guess. Like this bus just, you know, showing up in the night and it being all how it is and everything and quirky and magical and cool. Love that. I'm pretty sure we're heading into Ollivander's now. Like it literally gets, you think you're like, oh my gosh, this is the craziest thing I've ever seen. And then it gets crazier. So you enter Ollivander's, but it's the gift shop. And then I think you can actually buy a wand here. You can also get it before you go in. A lot of people have the costumes and the wands on first for the pictures, which I think is probably like a little bit better of an idea because you can get some really cool pictures, but you don't have to. You can do it either way. Oh my gosh, I already see something cool. Look at this shirt and it says Tokyo. Dang, I forgot that we were in Japan right now because that literally felt like we were in the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. Now I feel like I need to buy something. I want to buy something. So I found the sweatshirt or the sweater or whatever it is, long sleeve, and it's 8,000 yen.
I think I'm gonna get it because I love it and I love this color and this texture here. I'm getting it. I've decided. I'm getting it. Oh, look at the back. Oh, the back and oh, this is so cool. I love it. I'm obsessed. I just love the color scheme to it and that fact that it says Tokyo too, but like Harry Potter. Love it.
Okay, so I think I want a wand. It's so difficult. You know which one looks the coolest to me? Is the Death Eater one. Doesn't that look so freaking cool? With the skull? Avada Kedavra! But you know what they also have here? They have a Tokyo exclusive Hedwig. The Hedwig one does look absolutely amazing. You know what? Let's get them both. Fuck it. We're spending so much freaking money here. You earn my money, Warner Brothers. Oh my gosh, you can buy a freaking Nimbus 2001. How the hell would I bring this home? 40,000 yen. I'm not doing the conversion on that, but 40,000 yen, you can get a freaking Nimbus 2001. That'd be an amazing prop for a collector. Like, I love Harry Potter, and I'm obviously spending a lot of money here, but I'm not there yet. I could get there, but I'm not there yet. We like literally freaking closed this place down. We got here at 4. It's about to be 10. They said 4 hours. We've been here 6. We had other things planned to do today, and we just completely disregarded them. After we got through about an hour of this, we're like, they're not happening. We're going to spend all of our time here today, and I do not regret it for not even a minute. This place is absolutely amazing. Our mics even died because we weren't prepared for how long we were going to be here. Our battery's at like 4%. We have like 12 minutes left of SD card space, and I'm literally recording audio off of Casey's phone. My phone's at 5%, and I still need to use it for the Suica for the train ride back to the hotel.
Yes, this place is incredible. Like, so amazing. But be prepared to spend pretty much the whole day here and kind of think of it as like an amusement park type experience, not just like a little casual little tour or anything. Like, this is like a big event. But it's definitely worth it. Highly recommended. If you have the opportunity to go to one of these locations, do it. It's worth it.
All right, y'all. So today is one of the days I've been looking forward to most in this entire trip. That is because we are spending a good chunk of today in Akihabara, a weeb's paradise, allegedly. I'll be the judge, but I mean, come on, it's the weeb's paradise of the world. I feel like every weeb fantasizes Akihabara, as have I, and I'm going to be trying to find as many cool figures as I possibly can, figures that I can't find in the US. I'm not even going to touch the ones I've seen in the US. So the first store we're at is Lashingbang, which is a location that we visited at while we were in Osaka, and I actually bought several figures there. I'm pretty sure they have some secondhand used figures, which I don't really mind as long as they're in good condition. So let's see what they have here in Akihabara. Look at this massive Chainsaw Man figure. I don't know how much you can see of it because there's a glare. I think it looks like that. This is like a $200 figure, but it looks absolutely amazing. Really, really cool. But not something I'm gonna get today. Found some Yu-Gi-Oh figures. Look, it's the Dark Magician Girl. Casey's never got into Yu-Gi-Oh. In Japan, I guess they have it as the Black Magician Girl. This is near a $300 figure. And as cool as it is, not something I'm gonna spend $300 on. This right here is a very cool Vigilante Deku. Even though I've gotten a couple of these in the States so far, this one has a really cool pose. Y'all, I just see something that Casey really wants and she's been kind of waiting for to find it at Pokemon Center, and I see it here. Casey's like obsessed with this Pokemon, and we have not seen it at a Pokemon Center yet. And you know what? This is only $5.
I feel like it's going to be a lot cheaper here than at the Pokemon Center.
So I feel like we're going to walk out of here with a Smoliv today. So that Smoliv and Deku figure were only a total of $21. That's pretty good. I feel like the Deku figure alone probably would have cost $30 in the States.
We're at an apple juice vending machine. We previously went to the orange juice vending machine in Osaka, which is the same company that makes the apple juice one. Feed me apple and feed me orange. So we're gonna try the apple one today. I don't know, I get such a kick out of this, but it's like really cool that this is literally fresh juice. Here we go, here's our juice. Oh, it smells so good. That was loud. Oh my gosh. That's so good. It's so fresh. Just like the orange juice, it's so good. And the crazy thing is like, it's just apple. Like you don't need to add a bunch of extra stuff. It's just the fruit and the juice that comes from it. And it's so much better than store-bought apple juice, which is like fake apple juice in my opinion, but this is so good. Can't go wrong with either of these. I wish they had these in the US. I am a big fan of orange juice though, so I feel like that would be my go-to, but this is nice for a change up. Not that I'm ever gonna just get these on the reg, but you know. We are at King's Treasure Box. This one, you put in 1,000 yen and you get something back in return, and you have no idea what it could be. It could be something like a Nintendo Switch, or it could be some headphones or a flashlight. I have no idea, honestly. It seems kind of crazy, like a very vast, there's I think cameras I see in here too, speakers. We're just gonna see. That'd be wild if we got something kind of expensive. I doubt it though. PS5, 360 cameras. We don't have one of those, that'd be cool. I think there's an Apple Watch. There's a Universal trip and a Disneyland trip. I guess let's just go for it. Why am I nervous? I'm nervous. It didn't sound heavy. It's a solar lamp and it's partially opened. I think maybe just opened when it came out. A solar lamp. You know, I think I have some of these at home. That's really interesting and random. Why do I want to do it again? I'm getting addicted, oh my gosh. We're gonna do it one more time, but just to see, and then that's it. That would suck if I got another solar lamp, but let's see. Top row, first one. I feel like nobody ever clicks that one. What is that? A cage to lock your phone up, I guess, so that you don't use it? What? Like a phone lock cage. I guess if you procrastinate, you could use that. Everything is so random. I feel like it's really not likely you get the good stuff. I don't even know if the good stuff is in there. It probably is, but I feel like it's a very small chance and you're more likely to just get something else. But you know, it's fun. I didn't really want them and I'm not gonna carry them around, so we just put them back in the vending machine at the bottom so that the next person who comes and gets something will get like 3 prizes instead.
Y'all, this figure is $1,000. That is crazy, but it looks absolutely amazing. So we just walked out of Mandarake. On the way out, Casey spotted a flyer for that gon with a really tall hair that I've been looking for years now. They were actually looking to buy them back, but they were also selling a couple. And we freaking got one. I'm so freaking excited about this, y'all. That is my gon with the tall ass hair and all. I think I saw it online selling for $200 to $300. After we got like tax-free, was only 20,000 yen, which was $130. So I got this for like half the price I was seeing it for online. It's really small, but the hair goes up all the way. And I've been wanting it so badly, and now I have it. I consider this a massive win. My shoulders are touching the walls on both sides. All right, y'all. We just had a pretty good meal, and all things considered, it was roast beef with an egg on top. Casey's been asking to eat this since we got to Tokyo. I thought it was really good. That was like our first raw egg we ate here. It's good. I like how creamy it is, especially with the roast beef and like the mayonnaise. I think it was mayonnaise, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, the mayonnaise combined made a really cool dish.
We are here in Akihabara at what many people call the haunted vending machines or haunted vending machine alley. Apparently they look kind of creepy. They're older, some of them are kind of retro, and it's in like a kind of abandoned looking building. I don't know if it's actually abandoned or not, I don't know, but we're gonna go check it out. It's right behind us. So it is definitely creepy in here. Like, we're in this, whatever this is, this looks like some sort of electrical units or something, I don't really know, but the first vending machine is here, tucked into a corner. I have no idea, this looks like a bunch of hodgepodge of random stuff. Instant coffee, a peach drink, crab chips, I'm assuming, something with Japanese lettering on them, which we could translate in a second, different types of drinks, and what looks like a chocolate cake in a can, and a ball. Don't forget that there's a ball. Okay, I'm gonna try to translate one just to see. When I was a junior in high school, I often played dodgeball on the rooftop with my friend Ogawa-kun. Then Ogawa-kun and I went to the girls' school building to pee, and should I keep going? And my penis felt good in the cold wind. And a junior high school girl said, our two penises were filmed and distributed all over the world. I'm sorry for how small they were, that's it. I'm sorry, what? Wait, I feel like I already got all the content. What happens when you buy it? Now I'm invested. We're getting it. What is in the box? 1,100 yen. I don't even know what it's gonna get. I feel like I already got all the story, but you know, let's see. Like, what is there a memorabilia element to this? What a weird story. And I literally am getting it. Like, what is wrong with me? This feels wrong. What is this? What the heck? It's treat. It's like cookies. What did that have to do with the penis? I don't understand what this had to do with that story we just read. I guess you get a story and a snack, I guess? That's like the fun of it all. I'm not eating these. I don't trust it, I'm sorry. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. But like, I just read this weird story and then it just gave me food. That's like when they tell you not to take candy from a stranger. That's what it feels like. Somebody just told me about his story about his you-know-what in the cold air, and then it, you know. This looks like dog treats. Just some good old snackaroos. It smells like a vanilla cookie, honestly, like a vanilla wafer. I feel like people like me, you know, just get these because it's so interesting, and then that's how they just keep doing them. Like, are they making these stories up, or like who's doing this? Are they just chat GPTing this? Like, what's going on? All right, well, let's go see what other vending machines there are, because that was strange. Why did this translate to cancer is also a major success? That does not, I don't think that says that. I really don't think that says that. It looks like it's some sort of meal in a can. Like, it looks like there's like meat and potatoes and something else. There's one other little crevice here to check out. So over here it looks like we have bugs in a can and some sort of batteries. Like, is that a charger of some kind? Battery charge? Oh, rechargeable batteries. That's useful. I think like the craziest part is like the randomness. Like, you have, it's not all just bugs and cans. It's like bugs and cans and bells. It looks like over here, these are all kind of the same concept. You got these stories, and I'm assuming you get like a treat inside of the story, maybe. We're gonna read one more. If it's not weird, I don't want it. I want it to be weird. What's the weirdest one we could find? When I went sightseeing in Hiroshima, I got into a taxi with a 35-year-old woman. The driver, who looked like Haruka Isoyama and had big breasts. So we went to a love hotel in Hiroshima, and after enjoying each other's company for a while, oh my gosh, I became what should I do with my teach me. What the heck? Like, what is this place? Like, well, I don't understand. Who owns these? Like, did they just magically get stopped? Like, what is going on right now? Now I have to get it. Is it gonna be cookies again? All of that for cookies? I feel violated. Watch it be the same thing. Wait, was there a note on the back? Oh my gosh, is it the continuation? I'm afraid to read this. What is this? This is so weird and scary. Okay, let's get the translate. Everybody is stupid, but I like humans. Mari is at the reception desk. Mari-chan likes Akio. I pee on Akio's locker. By the way, Akio looks like a caterpillar. It's disgusting. I'm touching my penis on the rooftop. My sister in the skyscraper in front of me is looking at my I'm a pervert. I just feel like disgusted. Like, why did I buy this? It looks like this is just gonna be food again. What did you, like, make me feel weird and then give me food afterwards? It's like crackers or cookies or something. They're like kids' crackers. That's weird. That's whole place is weird.
You hear that?
It's creepy. Like, it's like rickety. I mean, it's a really windy day, like an abnormally windy day. Actually, I don't know. We don't live here, but it's super windy. We almost fell over the street. But it's like rickety and creaking all around it. Like, this is like a very strange place for vending machines. The wiring looks like it is hazardous, honestly. There's like literally an electrical strip right there. I guess it's covered, hopefully, from the rain. I really hope these aren't written by real people. And I'm just like over here, just like, you know, airing out their dirty laundry or whatever. But like, is it like an anonymous thing, like actual things I don't really understand, or is it just something made up, or just stories? Like, where do these stories come from is my question. So the last thing we have here is a popcorn vending machine. So it makes popcorn, I guess, right here, right on the streets. It looks very old school, like it does look retro. I wonder how old this vending machine is. Here's my coin. It's making popcorn. Can you hear it popping? Oh, it's going. Honestly, this vending machine kind of looks like a little bit dirty, so I'm kind of not looking forward to this. Oh, it smells good. Oh, even this inside part looks kind of like dirty. That's crazy to get popcorn out of a vending machine, especially in this creepy little area. It tastes like old popcorn. It is buttery though, but it's stale. So for our next cafe, we are here in Shinjuku at a 2D cafe. And this is super cool. Everything looks like it's two-dimensional, so cute. I've seen it online so many places. I can't wait to go in. So we ordered a little 2D cake, a boba drink, and Anthony got a charcoal latte. So we're gonna start with Anthony's latte. I'm not gonna drink the whole thing, but I'm gonna try a sip. It just tastes like coffee. I mean, it tastes like a latte. I feel like it's, you know, super visually appealing, but, you know, it just tastes like a coffee latte. I don't really taste any charcoal necessarily. I feel like it's just more for the color, but I also don't drink like hot coffee that often, so I'm not sure.
Now that Casey had the first sip of my coffee, I could finally try it. Let's see if I can taste charcoal. I don't really taste the charcoal. I guess it may be a little bit more bitter. I mean, it's okay. Nothing to write home about.
So this is the boba drink. It just kind of looks like your average boba. I'm not 100% sure. We're gonna see. I'm not fully sure what's even in this, honestly. I think it might be like brown sugar. Woo! I think it's molasses. It's not bad, but that is pretty strong. It's like slightly overpowering. I feel like this isn't really that great, honestly. I feel like it's just very average.
I feel like you mixed in the molasses, so I don't taste it as much. It's fine. Nothing special either. I think I'd put this pretty comparable to the coffee.
Next, we're gonna try this 2D cake, which it looks so cool. Like, this was the thing I was most excited to get here. I think it's just strawberry, like a strawberry sponge cake or something like that. But I just love the frosting. It looks too cute. I don't want to like mess it up, but we're gonna do it. Okay, here we go. Woo! That's actually pretty good. I feel like the strawberry filling part really makes it. Like, the cake itself is just like, you know, okay. I think it's good. I don't think it's anything that amazing. I feel like here it's really about like the experience and the aesthetics, which is totally fine.
I'm like dead in the center right now with the strawberry since Casey got through all like the other parts. Oh my goodness. These forks are just way too small. Like, that is not a fork that I would ever use. Strawberry is good. It looks really pretty, and it doesn't taste bad, but you're not gonna write home about it. So we just passed like this little metal shop here that had a lot of stuff that Casey was looking at, kind of like some t-shirts for bands and whatnot, but they had a sign inside. I wasn't even gonna go inside, but the sign just, I had to take a picture of it, even though like this picture says no pictures, but whatever, I don't give a shit. No picture. This is like how it continues. Don't take photo. Kill. Don't fuck you foreigner photo, do not photo, no picture, fuck off, core metal. And at some point it says, it will kill your anus. So this is the store, guys, if y'all want y'all's anuses killed.
Last time we were in Takashita Street, we saw this place that sells a variety of different kinds of sweet potato in different forms, and we wanted to try it, but we just didn't get a chance then. But we're back, and we're walking back by it on the way back to the train station, so we're gonna try it this time. So this is sweet potato silk thread with ice creams. Whoa, that ice cream is so fluffy and creamy. It almost kind of has like a whipped cream texture, but it's ice cream. It's so light. It tastes like sweet potato, but like really good. Like purple sweet potato, which tastes a little bit different from regular sweet potato, well, the ones I'm used to in the US. 5 out of 5. That's good. Anthony just got a roasted sweet potato with honey butter, so let's try it. You can taste the honey. That's pretty good. I mean, it tastes like a sweet potato, but I like the honey. I like the way they roasted it. I still like mine better, but mine's also ice cream.
All right, I'll try Casey's first because it does look pretty, I'm not gonna lie. But I'm a big sweet potato fan. Ooh, what type of ice cream is this? So that's the reason why. It's whipped cream and ice cream. Oh. So it's ice cream and then a layer of whipped cream on top of it. I was like, that does not just taste like ice cream, but it's a combination of the two. Combination goes really well together because, I mean, sweet potato is already kind of sweet. I think they complement each other pretty well. 5 out of 5. This is one of my favorite little treats that we've had in Japan, in all honesty. But this is what attracted me, y'all. This thing, which kind of looks a little weird, but who cares? I bet it tastes good. I have a feeling Casey's is probably gonna taste better than mine, but it's fine, it's fine. I'm not salty about it. I mean, solid. Sweet potato, I could taste the honey. Casey's is better, unfortunately. It's like really sweet, but like in a good way. I'll give this one a 4 out of 5. I still really like it, but Casey's is fire. Mine's like an ember. All right, y'all, so one of the last things that we haven't eaten that was on our bucket list coming into Japan was udon. So we are walking to an udon restaurant now. So we're currently at Kirimugiya Jinroku. It's got really good reviews, and also it's got a couple reviews saying that this place may be racist, but we haven't had that experience at all. They've been so kind and friendly to us.
It's specified towards foreigners in particular, so I don't really know what that means, but I mean, we haven't experienced that.
In the slightest. Yeah, not in the slightest. In all honesty, we were trying to make sure that we got to the right restaurant, and the woman actually walked outside and said, "Oh, 2, you want 2?" and then sat us down. Really nice up to this point.
Yeah.
So we ordered the tempura chicken, which actually has 2 tempura eggs. At least I ordered an extra egg. And the udon comes with it as well. So really excited to try this. I think this is like one of the last few things on our little list of things to knock off.
I'm so excited because this looks so good. So we got the hot udon. It's like a soup. Well, let's try the broth. These look good. I've been craving this. The noodles have such good texture. Like the chew on it, they taste really fresh. The broth is super light, but it has like a lot of flavor, like kind of like fishy flavor, but in a good way. I think it's pretty good. It's solid. I haven't had a lot of udon in my life, but like this hits the spot because I just wanted like a warm noodle. Okay, let's crack this egg right here. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Oh my, did you see that? That's, oh yes. Okay. Oh my god. Whoa. Now we try the chicken. Easily best tempura we've had here. That's so good. I feel like in terms of tempura, probably 5 out of 5. Udon, maybe like a 4.25. This is a good meal.
Seeing Casey's egg pop, which sounds so funny, made me want to eat that so badly. And I just want to see it pop again, y'all. I just want to see it pop again. This is gonna look so good. If it's anything like cake, oh my gosh, look how orange that is.
This is good.
Look at the ooze. Oop, it's falling apart. Let's try this. It is so creamy. Easily a 5 out of 5. Let me try it. This is, I think, is supposed to be chicken. It's like a chicken tempura. I'm gonna literally dip it in the yolk. Look at that. I'm bathing chicken in the blood of its children. I'm gonna hold my rate. Let me do the udon. The udon's good. I like it. The noodles have a really good texture. They're soft but firm. It's like the outer part is soft, the inner part is a little bit firm, which is kind of how I like them. But mixed with this tempura, I give this overall meal probably like a 4.5. This is actually higher end of things that we've ate in our entire journey throughout Japan. This is a really good freaking meal, guys. I would highly recommend coming here. All right, y'all, so last day in Japan, and half of the day unfortunately got eaten up by the fact that we ran into a complication with sending our luggage to the airport. We sent it yesterday so that we wouldn't have to carry those big bags, and they called us from the front desk this morning saying there's an issue, it won't get there on time. So now we had to book an Uber, which was very expensive, to Narita Airport. That's gonna take an hour or so. It's honestly quicker than going through the trains, but it cost us $200, so that is very unfortunate.
We were walking to book off, and then I saw a sign that was just glowing, and I had no idea they had a location here. And I've been to this restaurant several times, a few times in Vegas, a couple times in Los Angeles. Egg Slut. If you don't know what Egg Slut is, that sounds weird, but oh my gosh, the best breakfast sandwich I have ever eaten. Y'all, I'm giddy as a schoolgirl. If you ever go to Egg Slut, get the Fairfax. I'm about to go get the Fairfax. Let's go.
So if I'm not mistaken, the story behind Egg Slut, or I guess its expansion, is that the daughter for the general manager of the Cosmopolitan visited a food truck in Los Angeles called Egg Slut, told her dad that it freaking slapped. The dad went and checked out the food truck and then added a permanent location in the Cosmopolitan. And that's the first place I tried it. I absolutely loved it. I can't wait to eat the sandwich. It's been 5 years. 5 years since I last ate the sandwich, and I cannot freaking wait. It's freaking buzzing. Let's go eat this freaking sandwich. I have secured the slut. Oh, yes. Oh, work it, sandwich. Work it. Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh. Look at that. I just remember the eggs here being so freaking fluffy. I think there's caramelized onions up there, too. I don't even know what that sauce is, but it's amazing. You ready for this? Are y'all ready? Y'all can't be ready. There's no way you could possibly be ready unless you've had it before. Just as good as I remember. Oh my gosh. It's orgasmic. This is so good. Try it here, try it in Vegas, try it in Los Angeles, wherever you can find it. I have no idea where all their locations are, but try it if you can. This is my favorite breakfast sandwich of all time. This is, I'm not gonna say it's one of the top things I've had in Japan. It definitely is, but that's also because I'm biased. But I'm also kind of judging a lot of like more local things here. But this is a 5 out of 5. It's so good.
Anthony's forcing me to take a bite even though I'm full. That's good. The bread is really good too. 5 out of 5. I've had it before though. So we're moving on to our final cafe here in Japan. This is a mini pig cafe. We actually tried to get into this one a couple days ago, but we found out you need to make a reservation, but you can make a reservation for like a day or two in advance. So we did that. So let's go check it out. The tail.
Not a mini, this is like a medium. Well, this one's getting fat. It oinked.
It oinked?
Yeah, it oinked. Oh, whoa. Boris? Boris, hey Boris. You're a big boy.
Hi.
Oh, it's tail. It's little tail. They like scratches. Oh, hello. Oh. Ooh, they're so cute and they just like lay on your lap. They remind me of my dog. They're siblings. Yeah, she said they're siblings, these two.
Hey! Oh my goodness. The big ones love me for some reason.
They do.
Oh, Boris. Boris came back.
The little hand is like curled.
Photogenic, so photogenic.
So that was really cute. The staff in there actually really help the pigs to go over to you. Like instead of it just kind of being a free-for-all, like they really guide them so that you get a ton of attention with them. And they have various size ranges based on their ages too. So there was one that was super, super tiny. And then there was a big one named Boris, who was kind of like the alpha of the group, I'm assuming, but he kept trying to get attention from us. They do offer drinks with the experience as well as some little snacky foods as well. But I think it's more about the pigs, you know, like the experience of seeing the pigs. Like we didn't get any food or drinks there, but it's there if you want it. We're at Omiyode Yokocho, which is like an izakaya alley. So we're gonna walk in there and see if there's anything that looks interesting that we could sit down and maybe have a drink and some food. And this is pretty much our last thing that we're doing here in Japan, which is sad. It's bittersweet. Like we had a great trip here, but we've also been here for a while and we miss our dog.
And our family.
And our
home.
And our family and our home in Texas. But we definitely want to come back to Japan again one day. And this was just a great experience overall. Very, very incredible place to travel to.